Welcome back to the Sterling Communication Group Thunderdome. For another bowl with Andy Carlson, Minnesota's 87 best weekly podcast show about everything and absolutely nothing at all. Zero. Coming right at you 1 day a week. Happy Friday out there, everyone, everywhere. Sin Shotgun, as always, is the Chewy to my Harrison Ford. Sure. Nickason. Give him a follow on Twitter at Nickason. Hey, how's it going?
Going good. Thank you for having me.
Didn't the guy who played Chewbacca die?
Yes, he just he died last week, I believe.
Oh, R.I.P. That guy. Didn't he do something else too?
I didn't. He's not known for anything else. I think he's for doing Chewbacca. I mean, even the last Star Wars movie, he didn't even do too much for that.
Oh. I
mean, I think they like a stunt double in. So
it's gotta be weird to be famous for something that
no one sees you for.
Yeah.
I mean, you can argue a lot. There's a lot of voice actors you could argue they're super famous. Everyone knows them, but you just don't know that you know them.
Yeah, like the Winnie the Pooh guy who's in some trouble, as well as hey, remember the Elmo guy?
Kevin something. I think he. Yeah. He got some big trouble.
Yeah, not so much. But tell a friend, spread the word. iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio as well. Nick, I had a epiphany this weekend. You tell me if you agree. So I determined that every single Ariana Grande song is about the same, but they're all pretty good.
I'll agree that they're all pretty much the same. I have never been a fan. I don't own a single Ariana Grande song. I don't think I can name one, to be quite honest with you.
Well, if you look up, you can see This Is Breathing. 150 million views. No big deal.
That's incredible. I don't think I can... No, I don't think I can name one other song by her.
Now, see, if you just turn it on, she's got a great voice. It's a good beat. If you don't even listen to the words, it doesn't even matter.
I was going to say, I don't know what she's singing about it. Her voice is so soft.
Like, say you have some work or some writing or some whatever menial task to do. You just put this on the background, sort of drown it out. It's phenomenal.
That's background music. Gotcha.
Yeah. And I get that this is sort of coming off as faint praise or like passive aggressiveness, but no, it's a genuine compliment.
You're laughing about it pretty well, though.
Yeah, what can you do? Someone that is a genuine compliment, Josh Pelto Remax preferred. I'm guessing he does not have any Ariana Grande on his phone or iPod, because he's a real musician as well as the best realtor in the damn Twin Cities. Remax preferred. Whether you're buying or selling this spring, this summer, go with the man with the plan. Yes, he can. 763-213-4617. JoshPelto.com. Josh Pelto, Remax preferred. All right, so we got a game. What Year It Be Teen Movie Edition. Also, we got some news as well. But I feel like something important happened this week.
Important?
Yeah.
Nope, I can't think of it.
Oh. Well, Adam Sandler hosted SNL, and also it was the anniversary of Chris Farley's death. So, Sandler busted the old guitar.
I have not watched this yet, so I'm
really?
kind of excited.
Oh, there you go.
First time I saw him, he was sweeter than honey. Plaid jacket and belt too tight, and he wasn't even being funny.
Ooh, Takamine guitar, good brand of guitar.
Then he cartwheeled around the room and slow danced.
Enough about your sexual preferences.
He was a one-man party. You know I'm talking about my friend Chris Farley. On Saturday night, my man would always deliver. Whether he was a bumblebee girl or living in a van down by the river.
Great sketch.
He loved the Bears and he could dance at Chippendales with Swayze. When they replaced his coffee with Folgers, he went full on crazy. The sexiest Gap girl and Meatloaf in the band. Without him there'd be no lunch lady in lunch lady land.
That was a great sketch too.
I'm thinking about my boy Chris Farley. After a show, we drink a quart of Jack Daniels, then stick the bottle right up his ass. But hungover as hell, that Catholic boy always showed up to morning mass. We tell him, slow down, you'll end up like Belushi and Candy. He said, those guys are my heroes, that's all fine and dandy. I ain't making that stuff up, that's the truth about my boy, Chris Farley. I saw him in the office crying with his headphones on, listening to a Casey and the Sunshine Band song. I said, buddy, how the hell is that making you so sad? Then he laughed and said, just thinking about my dad.
One drunk lady with the woo.
The last big hang we had was at Timmy Meadows' wedding party. We laughed all night long, all because of Farley. But a few months later the party came to an end. We flew out to Madison to bury our friend. Nothing was harder than saying goodbye, except watching Chris's father have his turn to cry. Hey buddy, life's moved on, but you still bring us so much joy. Make my kids laugh with your YouTube clips, or Tommy Boy. And when they ask me who's the funniest guy I ever knew, I tell them hands down without a doubt it's you. Yeah, I miss hanging out, watching you try to get laid. But most of all, I miss watching you torture Spade. You're a legend like you wanted, but I still wish you were here with me. And we were getting on a plane to go shoot Grown Ups 3. Yeah, life ain't the same without you, boy. And that's what I'm singing about. I'm singing about my boy Chris Farley. And if we make enough noise, maybe he'll hear us. Give it up for the great Chris Farley.
That was a nice moment.
That's a really good song. Like, it's a genuinely good song.
And yeah, here's the thing too, where Sandler gets a lot of crap for maybe some of the recent movies that they put out, sort of, cookie cutter, the Netflix deal, like what was that? The Ridiculous Six, Pixels, The Cobbler. Get that out of here.
I love Pixels, but sorry, go ahead.
Pixels sucks. But what he has always been good at is the acoustic sets here. Everyone remembers the Hanukkah song and whatnot, and also some of the early comedies. But he's really good as a dramatic actor.
The only kind of movie I can the only movie I could think of off the top of my head was the Punch Drunk Love, maybe.
Yep, Punch Drunk Love. Click had its moments.
Yes, Click. Yes, that was one I was.
Reign Over Me. That was an underrated one. Funny People, which all right, hold on. Funny People. It's a weird movie because it's about comedy, but it's actually not funny. It's sort of a dark comedy. But Sandler was phenomenal in that, and also Eminem was great in it. So I gotta find that scene. Oh, the cameo. There it is.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yo, Chuck, I'm going up at the Comedy Magic Club.
That was your way out. Took that medicine.
That's good. Perfect.
I'll see you Saturday.
Okay, good. Thank you.
You know what? I think you fucked up.
All right, so premise behind this is that Adam Sandler was a stand-up comedian. He was sick, and then he got healthy. Now this is sort of his, hey, you're not dead party. Eminem is there, being Marshall Mathers.
How's that? I think you fucked up. I don't think you should have took that medicine.
Why not?
I don't know. Personally, I think you should have just let yourself die. Honestly, man, what are you gonna do now? Make another bullshit movie? Fuck another chick who doesn't like you? You know, that was your way out right there. Now you're fucking stuck.
Yeah.
You're stuck just like me. Can't go to fucking Chuck E. Cheese. I can't go to Target. I can't go to Best Buy. I can't go to fucking Walmart, Kmart. You fucking name it, I can't go there.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone in this fucking room is either staring at us, wanting to take a fucking picture.
Email that to me. That's awesome. Yeah.
Who the fuck is that guy right there? That fucking guy right there.
What? Ray Romano's bothering you?
Who? Ray? Who?
Ray Romano, the guy from Everybody Loves Raymond?
I don't give a fuck what show he's on. I'll fuck this motherfucker up, man. Hey, Ray!
Hello, Marshall.
Fucking problem here, buddy? Would you like to fuck me? Is that what this is?
I get it, man. What's going on?
Would you like me to fucking bend over for you right now?
No, man.
Just gotta always be on my toes, man.
Oh,
You know?
I see that, but
This is why I don't go out of the house. I thought everybody loved you.
So another tangent on this where between 8 Mile and some other various stuff he's been in, Eminem is phenomenal as an actor. He should do more stuff.
I like him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. The rapping late. Oh, so the song he did with Logic, where it's just going down rabbit hole.
No, it's like no, let's look that up.
So do you know of the rapper Logic?
Yes.
He's phenomenal. I also enjoy him. So what happened is that all right. So now we need even more backstory. So Nick, talk for a second.
La. No. Farley. I want to talk a little bit about Farley. Died way too young. Died at 33. With a speedball, which is, I believe, cocaine, and that's such a.
Also, I remember as a kid, like he shot up through the taint. Yeah, so he didn't leave tracks. But yeah, just also, yeah, the foreshadowing where he says like, "Man, I love John Candy, I love John Belushi." It's just like,
two all fell through those paths.
Yeah. All right, so some backstory on this. So Chris D'Elia, stand-up comedian, hilarious, love him.
Oh yeah, I like Chris.
I think he was on the Whitney sitcom.
Yeah, yep, he's on a show that I wanted to get into called Alone Together, but it got canceled after 2 seasons.
So he had this viral video from a while back where he's in his garage. He just does an Eminem rap. So here's that.
I'm playing in a hand trick with Danica Patrick. I'm saying an accent. Nick Cannon's fantastic.
He's breathing a lot for this.
Right in my garage with a bunch of large cars inside of the barge. A bunch of my cars in a large garage. Swerving in an emergency lane with cars from New Jersey.
All right, so Logic and Eminem had a collab. It was a good tune. And then
You're looking and staring at mannequins.
Gonna bring in the fucking fingerless gloves back and not giving a singular fuck like fuck rap. I sound like a fucking millionaire with a derringer with a hair trigger about the bear.
Nick, I feel like this is 8 Mile and you're Cheddar Bob.
I'm nothing to compare to this. The music.
All right, so it's a great tune. And then they put D'Elia. I wonder if they had to pay D'Elia. Or if he was just like, it's cool.
I'm sure they asked for his thing to use it. Maybe he's getting a small percentage, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's freaking hilarious. I think it's good. Sorry, what were you saying?
With Eminem, obviously, going up in the 90s or the 2000s when he came out of scenes, like the music video really promoted him, Really got I miss him with D12. Do you remember D12?
Yep.
I miss that, but now that's to be called D10 because they lost. I think Proof died or Swift. One of the two died. Got knifed.
That seems less than ideal.
But so I think a lot of people think Eminem maybe is not relevant too much anymore. But I mean, that last boxer movie that came out, I think the one with Jake Gyllenhaal or something.
Southpaw. Yeah, that's supposed to be Eminem.
Yeah, I think he does the music for it, and the song's really good. Like he does good songs now. It's just I don't think it's not heavily promoted like Cool 101, like KWB anymore.
Hold on, we just need a little bit of D12. Oh, wait, this is the edited version, too, because it's Purple Hills and not Purple Pills. Because why not? Based on the headphones are pretty good. It's almost like we were listening through a mix or something. Anyways, we got a game, so let's play it. Oh, I don't have the intro for the game. Anyways, so the game is how old, or what year it'd be a teen movie edition. There's the pyramid music. So producer Allie, Rockstar, compiled the list. We have 14 movies, so you know the rules. We list the movie, and we get a little background, and also there's a hint. There's a hint on the year as well, and then also I take a guess, Nick takes a guess, we all guess, and then whoever's closest. We add up the scores at the end, and if you get dead nuts on, you get a 5-point deduction. It is all good in the hood. So first up, 10 Things I Hate About You. 10 Things I Hate About You. The writers of the screenplay said the storyline for 10 Things I Hate About You, taken from William Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew, and the year, hint, is impeachment trial of President Bill Clinton began in January of this year. All right, so what year would be 10 Things I Hate About You? That was a good movie.
Yeah. Heath Ledger in there. I think what's his name was trying to get out from from the Sun.
Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, both Batman Nolan trilogy alums. Also, Larissa Oleynik, which was great,
Mack.
moving up from The Secret World of Alex Mack. It just like
The problem is that's kind of where she was, and that's it. I think she's on Veep now, because I think she got away from the.
I heard that was a good show, and I may start watching it. I don't know. All right, so 10 Things I Hate About You. All right, so focusing on the Clinton. So he was in office 92 to 2000. I know the impeachment was second term.
Oh, it's only now. So.
I'm going to guess 1998.
I said 1998, too.
All right, both said 1998. 1998. Pretty good year for the Vikings, but not so much. 10 Things I Hate About You. 99.
Oh, shoot.
Poop on a stick. What can you do? All right, next up. Number 2, 17 again. 17 again. Towards the end of filming this movie, Zac Efron suffered appendicitis that required emergency surgery. Also, hint, RuPaul's Drag Race premiered on Logo TV. I love how cable channels always change names now because they're going out of business. Like, Spike TV is now Paramount TV. It's like, I would never know. And Spike TV used to be TNN. Remember TNN?
Oh, yeah, I do.
All right, so 17 again.
I don't know this movie at all.
I vaguely remember this movie.
I have no idea.
It's basically Freaky Friday, except I don't remember who the adult is in the movie, but that's not really relevant.
It's funny because I think now Zac Efron can play the adult.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. High School Musical was around. Okay. I guess.
Yeah, I do.
I will say 2005.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
I have no idea what this movie. I said 2013, which is a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh, maybe I'm off.
I think we're in between.
Okay, 17 again is 2009. Oh, there you go. It's exactly in between. It's kind of funny. Wow, that was a whiff by both of us. Whatever. Next up, Breakfast Club. Don't you forget about Ali Sheedy. That is good. Much of the cast in this movie was labeled Hollywood's Brat Pack and found themselves typecast, making it difficult to transition into more adult roles, except for Emilio frickin' Estevez, Men at Work, Mighty Ducks, and 2, and a cameo in 3.
That's it.
Shoot. All right. Hint, Bruce Springsteen's song Born in the USA peaked at number 9 on the charts. Okay.
Oh, shoot.
And this is way back in the day.
I have 2 numbers. Okay.
Who is the principal?
I think it's the same guy who, I don't know his name. I think Gleason, maybe? Something?
Yeah, because I remember him because he was in Van Wilder as well, basically playing the same role.
I was going to say, I think he might also be in Another Teen Movie, which is obviously a joke, of the Breakfast Club. I think he was in that too.
All right.
I have a year down.
I'm going to guess 1980 or 1985.
I said 85 too.
Both said 85. It's a pretty good year to be born in, except for Nick.
I think it could be.
85 sucker. Oh, we both got it. All right, so Nick and I each got a 5-point deduction, so it's kind of moot, but whatever. On to the next one. Number 4 of 14 on What Year It Be, Teen Movie Edition. Number 4, Clueless. This movie is a modern retelling of Jane Austen's book Emma, which was originally published in 1815. That's not right?
Yeah, that's right.
What?
Yeah. If you read the plot for Emma, it's actually it's nearly exactly the same. So.
Thou hast if.
Yeah, exactly.
The Oklahoma City bombing took place in spring of this year.
Yeah,
That's very sad.
I got something
Clueless. It was a 90s movie.
Starring who?
Alicia Silverstone.
I had a crush on her.
Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash, who's totally not crazy now.
I had a pretty big crush on Stacey Dash growing up.
She's cray now.
Let's see here.
I think Dion, who eventually becomes.
Isn't Paul Rudd in this movie?
Yeah, Paul Rudd plays the stepbrother.
Paul Rudd looks exactly the same.
Yep.
So Clueless, I will say 1990, 96.
95.
95. All right. Year. 95. No.
Yes.
No. All right, so Nick presumably takes the lead. He's got 2 5-point deductions. I got 1. On to the next one. The Duff. The movie's lead actress, Mae Whitman, was 8 years older than the average high school senior at the time this movie was filmed. Mae Whitman, who played the daughter from Independence Day. And when it came time for the sequel, they did not pick her. She's also
Which is weird.
She's also Meg from Arrested Development.
Which is awesome.
Is she funny? Wait, no. That's not her name, is it? Anne. There you go.
Anne, yeah.
All right, so also clue. In September of this year, Queen England's... whatever. All right, so the Duff. Okay. Just working backwards here. So then 8, 12.
I think I wrote something... okay, I wrote something down.
6. I actually think that the wife watched this movie. So I'm going to say the Duff is...
Wait, do we even know what it's about?
No. I'm going to say the Duff is 2014.
I said 2014, too.
2014 as well. The Duff, 2015. It hurts.
I had that typed down.
It hurts so
too.
bad.
I had that typed... shoot.
Next up. Ferris Bueller's Day On. The idea of creating a sequel for this movie was floated, but star Matthew Broderick felt the film didn't need a sequel.
And he might have been going through legal shit, too.
Because he drove around in Ireland.
Yeah.
January 20th this year marked the first federal holiday honoring the late Martin Luther King Jr. All right, so Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I wrote something down.
One of those 80s movies. Okay. I'm going to say 1986.
I said 86, too.
1986. Both said 86. Year. 86. We both got. All right, so Nick has 3 5-point deductions. I have 2. Halfway point of What Year It Be, Teen Movie Edition. Next up is Juno. I've never seen this movie.
I've only seen parts of it.
I don't think I'm missing much.
Both those actors, Ellen Page and I think the boyfriend is Michael Cera.
Yeah.
They look the exact same now.
That's fair.
They have not changed.
Ellen Page came up with this small boy. Came up with her character signature hairstyle and acted as her own stylist through filming. A way to take jobs away from the Hollywood industry. There, Ellen Page. Author J.K. Rowling finishes the final book in the Harry Potter series. Okay. I feel like this movie was around in high school, which is also kind of annoying. So I will say Juno is 1999.
Oh, wow. I'm going... Wow. Okay. I said 2007.
2007. Oh.
I might be way off.
No, actually, yeah, I'm maybe way off. Juno. 07. Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
This is going to be a bloodbath. This is not great.
Finally, Andy knows what it feels like.
This is no bueno. What can you do? Next up, so number 8, Love, Simon. Love, Simon was the first Hollywood film produced by a major Hollywood studio to feature a gay teenage protagonist. And also, this is the year that the Golden State Killer was apprehended after 32 years on the lam. I was like when they say on the lam. All right, so what year?
Who?
The Hollywood Golden State Killer?
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Duh. Should know. All right, so let's see here. Love, Simon. First one with a gay teen. I feel like that'd be relatively recently then. Or maybe I'm way off again. I don't know anything about the Golden State Killer. I will say that feels pretty recent. So, plus I gotta get back in the game, so I gotta start swinging. I will say Love, Simon is 2018.
I said 2014.
2000.
Oh, that's
No, he said 2014. That's what he said. 2014. Love, Simon is 2018. Sucker.
Oh, nice.
Sucker. I thought it was gonna be something stupid like 1986, but yeah. All right, so number 9, Mean Girls, which again I have not seen, but I understand the memes, and that's all that's important. The screenplay for this movie is written by Tina Fey. Mm-hmm. The Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King won Best Film at the Critics' Choice Movie Awards. Did you watch all the Lord of the Rings movies in the theater?
Yes.
Did you go multiple times?
I don't think so. No, I really don't.
I don't think I've ever seen a movie in the theater multiple times. How many do you think you've done?
My record, honestly, could have been. I know Jurassic Park. I think I saw 3 times, at least 3 times, maybe 4. I think I was so into it back. You know, when you're a young kid and you didn't have like the internet, you know, you kind of, to keep that movie fresh. And yeah, I know I think I saw it 4 times at least. I mean, and obviously I love these Marvel movies. I see it once with my uncle and cousin, and I do once with my dad now. So usually do 2. So.
All right.
That was something now.
I kind of feel like it was around in high school, but more college. I will say 2000 and Trace.
That's what I said too.
Both said 2003. Both are off by 1. 2004.
Darn it.
Yeah. Diggity
I
dang
feel like
it.
it came out the 2003, and that's damn it.
All right. Next up, we got 5 to go. I got some ground to make up. The Princess Diaries, Anne Hathaway's movie debut. I like Anne Hathaway. She's awesome. Also, the Disney Channel premieres the series Lizzie McGuire starring Hilary Duff. She's a better actress. Okay, maybe not. All right, Princess Diaries.
Sure. All right, I will something down.
Man, Lizzie McGuire wasn't around for a long. No, that was Even Steven, where Shia LaBeouf was the younger brother.
Yep.
Okay. Also, for some reason, Even Steven, the older sister, her real life last name is Carlson.
Christy something Carlson?
Yeah, something like
Christy
that.
Romero Carlson. Something like a triple name.
What was her name? Ren?
Yes.
Yeah, we pretend like we don't know all the details about Even Steven. Get out of here. Princess Diaries.
I got something down.
I'm going to say 2000. Crap. 2002.
I said 2006.
2006. Crap. This may be it. I spoke. 10 ahead. Princess Diaries. 01. Hey.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
I was way off.
Oh. Might be back in the
I was
game.
young. Huh. Well, younger than I thought. Okay.
All right. 4 to go.
Well played, Andy.
Say Anything. Never seen this movie, but I get the meme. That is all. This movie paired John Cusack and Diane Lane, who also does not age. Diane Lane.
No, it did not.
It didn't?
No, it did not. I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident it was not Diane Lane.
They would work together again in the romantic comedy Must Love Dogs. Diane
never mind. Go ahead.
Diane Lane, maybe she has a bit part.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. I don't like. She wasn't the love interest.
No, Diane Lane and Paul Rudd, same genetics because Diane Lane does not age. I don't know what Josh Brolin's thinking. Anyways, the movie Rain Man won at the Golden Globes. Ugh, boy.
Definitely Rain Man. Definitely won. Definitely Rain Man.
All right, so Say Anything. Yeah, so 80s, but how 80s? And that is the question.
How 80s?
I will say Anything is 1986.
I said 88.
1988. Say Anything. 89.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts. All right. Last three. She's All That. The plot of making over a girl and taking her to the prom, essentially a teen version of Pygmalion, My Fair Lady. I think Amanda Bynes was this one.
Yes.
Wait, no.
No, that's She's the Man.
This is Freddie Prinze Jr. and Rachel
Lee something.
Yeah.
Rachel Lee Cook.
Also, The Sopranos debuted in this year as well. All right. Oh, I'm already looking ahead to She's the Man. There you go. She's All That. I don't think it was 2000s. Also, Sopranos, early 2000s, maybe late 90s.
I wrote something down.
I get back in this game. I will say She's All That is 1999.
I said 97.
1997. She's All That. Show me 99.
Darn it.
God, it feels good. Feels good. All right, so we're evened up at 4 5-point deductions apiece. 2 to go. This is where the men are men and the sheep are scared. Next up, She's the Man. Another modern adaptation of a play by William Shakespeare. This movie was loosely based on The Twelfth Night, or What You Will. Okay. Disney's TV movie High School Musical was released that year. High School Musical was originally a TV movie. That's pretty weak. All right.
Yeah.
She's the Man. Okay.
I wrote. Shoot, this is tough. I wrote something down.
I don't even know. Okay, let's hear. How's that? I will guess 2000. 2002.
Shoot, I said 2005.
2005. Oh,
this might be tough.
I kind of have a good feeling about this one. 2002. Come on, one time. She's the Man. 2006. Oh, no. Oh, you betrayed me. Oh, Lordy.
Oh, Lordy.
God. All right, whatever. A Walk to Remember. Filmed in North Carolina. Many of the sets were from the television show Dawson's Creek. I knew I didn't like this movie for some reason. Also, Halle Berry wins Best Actress Oscar for Monsters Ball. And it was quite a good movie. All right, so Walk to Remember.
I wrote something down.
Did this come up before or after The Notebook? Was The Notebook the spearhead? Or did The Notebook... I feel like The Notebook actually came after this.
I kind of thought so, too. Was Rock to Remember, was that Mandy Moore?
Yeah. Back when, hey, why is the singer trying to act? And now it's, why is this actress trying to sing?
With that southern drawl.
She's good at both. All right, so Walk to Remember. Might be late 90s, might be early aughts. I think I'm still behind because I've missed pretty badly on a couple of these. I will say Monsters Ball. I will say... Crap, I'm just going to say 2002 again.
I said 2002.
Both said 2002. Both are... Hey, correct.
Hey.
All right, so both ended up with 2 5-point deductions, so that's moot. So whoever has the lowest score wins. And with a final score of 20 to my 28. But then actually, Nick has -5 and I have 3. But so Nick wins.
Yay!
Boo!
Let's just have Nick have this one.
Demand a recount. The 2000 election. I'm Al Gore. Shoot. All right, Nick, get the news ready, and I'll tell the good folks about Strother Communications Group, because if you want your digital marketing on point, on brand, everything ready to go in 2019, you need to go with Strother Communications Group, because they will get your message exactly right and push it out in a multi-channel, easy and effective method to reach your future customers and resonate with your existing customers. Very easy. Find out more. Go to scgpr.com to start the communications group. All right, Nick, news.
You are fake news. Sir, go ahead.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Ain't got time to believe. You can't handle the truth.
The news with Uncle Nick.
All right, Nick, what's going on in the world?
All right, this news story I think happened about a week ago. Organizers of Woodstock 50, yes, believe it or not, they were doing a Woodstock 50. For all the young kids who listen to the show don't know what Woodstock is, it was a giant festival back in '69. Obviously, a number of people wanted to have it come back. Unfortunately, through legal issues, the organizers have had to pull back and had to cancel Woodstock.
Why?
From what I'm reading right now from Rolling Stone here was that I don't think they were able to raise enough funds. I don't think enough companies were able to get in, but there's a lot of legal stuff where I think it seems that Dentsu Aegis, which I think the financier that canceled the festival, I think
is this like
being
Fire
sued
Fest
right now. I think it's being like it's like a Fire Fest thing where now they're like the courts are trying to sue to get their money back or not to return $17.8 million to the festival's bank account. So it sounds like there might have been a lot of money that was going to be invested to it, but I think they're talking about that they needed to raise more money and there wouldn't be enough time to raise more money and whatnot. I mean, I wouldn't think it cost millions of dollars, but I mean, then again, to have a safe, maybe, and successful, festival to bring in real people, I mean, hell yeah, it might actually cost that many millions to do it.
Yeah, the plan was to have it at the exact site.
I believe so. I can't imagine you doing a Woodstock elsewhere because I mean that's the whole point of Woodstock is to have it in out in New York.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Or didn't they have Woodstock in 2000s or like late 90s?
Yeah, and there was a lot of trouble with that. People got freaking there was like fires and like trash everywhere. I mean, I think women were getting assaulted. It was not a smooth thing right now.
Well,
I mean, there's so many festivals that go on throughout the country. I mean, Lollapalooza, I think, is still a big thing that goes on in Chicago, and yeah, there's plenty of other festivals to go around. What just Ariana Grande brought in sync back for? Was it Bonnaroo or not Bonnaroo? It's what was the festival out in California? There's plenty of festivals and stuff to go around.
Oh, Coachella.
Oh yeah, Coachella.
Yeah. Plus, I feel like the name brand of Woodstock doesn't even resonate with Generation Z anymore. Like it barely registered with me. It's like, oh yeah, Woodstock was a thing where they had 500,000 people in upstate New York, and Jimi Hendrix was there, and he played the national anthem, and a bunch of people got hepatitis. But other than that, it's not memorable. Plus, I think it rained.
I think it did rain.
Yeah, I only know that from Wayne's World.
Oh.
Because remember, like Wayne and Garth were like, with that old roadie, it's like, oh, tell us what Woodstock was like. Well, it rained a lot. That's it. All right, what's next?
All right. I don't know if you wanted to pull up the trailer for the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie, but there's a new movie that came out, a trailer next week. The movie I didn't even realize existed that was planning to come out was a. If you're a big 90s kid who likes Sonic the Hedgehog, a big Sega fan, they're making a live action, aka people and digital Sonic the Hedgehog, and also, it's getting a lot of backlash.
How does James Marsden get roped into all these live action movies? Because I just watched a movie with the kid about him becoming the Easter Bunny with Russell Brand as the live action bunny.
Oh.
And it was okay. James Marsden, man, like, get a different agent. All right, so we got Coolio. Yeah, they're really harping on that 90s nostalgia. But, yeah, so the people griping about it doesn't look like Sonic.
He does not look like Sonic. The biggest thing, which is shocking as hell, is his teeth. Like, he has human teeth, and for some reason that's... I didn't even notice his teeth, but I guess Sonic can talk, so...
20 minutes ago, an energy surge knocked out power across the entire Pacific Northwest. This needs someone who can figure out exactly what we're dealing with.
This shocked me more than anything.
We have no choice.
Oh, that the bad guy's Jim Carrey.
What the?
Jim Carrey plays Dr. Robotic.
Here. Yes, I am.
Nope.
My
Wrong. I'm in charge.
Also, Buck Compton cameo.
In a sequentially ranked hierarchy based on level of critical importance, the disparity between us is too vast to quantify. Agent Stone?
The doctor thinks you're basic.
Listen, pal, I don't know if you realize
I'm sorry, Major. What was your name?
Benning. Nobody cares.
Who's the Major played by?
Neil McDonough, who played Lieutenant Buck Compton in Band of Brothers.
I knew he looked familiar. I couldn't think who he was. Okay.
PD.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't in outrage over this, like the internet tends to be, but I was just like, they could have made him look more like Sonic.
He doesn't need teeth, I guess. I mean, I can agree with that, but it's just it's something way overhyped.
Because I remember the Sonic the animated TV show. I used to watch it all the time as a kid. He ate chili dogs.
It's funny. There was two versions of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon show back in the 90s, and they were both on around the same time. There was a more funny comedy version, and there was like the dark evil one where like they were freedom fighters. You thought you were watching like Terminator. It's crazy. Do you remember both those shows? I don't know. I remember both.
I do.
Meow? Oh, come on.
Okay, pal, I want answers.
Basically, it looks like I'm gonna have to save your planet.
So who does the voice?
Oh, I'm looking at that right now.
Oh, is that all you got?
Ben Schwartz.
Thank you for asking.
John Ralphio. Playing John Ralphio from Parks and Rec.
That's funny.
Our job
It actually makes a lot of sense.
neutralize it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to support him now.
Sure Sonic. All right, let's do one more. Pick whichever one you like.
All right. So I'm trying to look up who this Neil McDonough is. Okay, so last one, obviously, we talk a lot about Game of Thrones the last few weeks. This week's past episode, I won't get into the plot of it because we don't want to bore the fans, but there was a giant controversy about a misclipped scene in last week's Game of Thrones where a Starbucks cup was clearly left like on the table, and for a split couple second scene when shooting at Daenerys talking to Jon or the guys in Winterfell, you saw this people who were smart enough to see it saw this Starbucks cup. So that's totally making headlines right now, which I don't see why, but I say props to the people who see it, but it's totally just blowing people's mind off that you're like, oh no, they made a mistake. I think it's getting a lot, and Starbucks is obviously rolling in some dough, you're definitely getting some props.
Yeah. Did you notice it in real time?
I did not, no.
Let's try and bring it up. All right. So, scene was this feast. Eaten.
Yes, yep. Celebrating the winning of the war. And as I said, this was a brief shot, because, you do multiple takes, so people check and see stuff, but there was a brief moment where this, Daenerys or someone just, on their break, they just had their glass just left there. Oh, he played the bad guy, I think, in Walking Tall.
Oh, yeah. With The Rock and Johnny Knoxville.
Yes. So, sorry, I'm
piece of great American cinema.
Oh, he played M. Bison in Street Fighter.
Oh, did he?
Not the old movie, not the 90s one, but 2001. Sorry. I'm distracted by who this one random bad guy is.
There you go. That's the news.
The news with Uncle Dick.
From the entire Channel 4 news team, I'm Veronica Corningstone.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go yourself, San Diego.
Nick, what you got going on this weekend? Son? Shoot.
Taking it easy. Might do some overtime work a little bit. I have a going away party for my good friend Sam, who's moving out of Minnesota. Getting sick of the cold weather, which obviously this week it's been snowing this week.
Yeah, I think this winter broke even the hardiest of Minnesotans because I've been through a ton of Minnesota winters, but this one was no bueno.
It just drags on and on. I think we have to change the calendars where I think this should really be the month of April, and then shift everything back.
Actually, I think it was more the cold than anything. Where you could put up with snow. Snow is fine, but when it's like -40, Nah. That is all. If you want to support the show, tell a friend, spread the word. Available on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. Big thanks to producer Allie for making us not sound so stupid today. But for Nick, I'm Andy saying Annyeong, sayonara, and bye-bye. We'll smell you later.
Thanks for listening to Bull with Andy Carlson, Minnesota's 87th best daily podcast. Download the show on iTunes. Everyone's middle name is Jerome.